guys, what's going on, and welcome back to another edition of Tool Tech Tuesday. I wanted to do a shop update. It's been a while since I gave you guys a little bit of walkthrough, let you know where I'm at in the shop. If you've watched any of my other videos on the lighting, the W150 project, we do have a new project. It's an 89 W150. As you can see, it's not back here anymore. My son is driving it. We've got a few things we need to do to it, but for the most part, it's kind of done. It goes in for alignment tomorrow to get that taken care of. We've got a little bit of engine work left to do, a little bit of wiring issues, some gremlins are fighting, but other than that, it is kind of a driver now. He drove it to work tonight, so that's out of the shop. So I thought this would be a good time to do just kind of a walk around, let you know where I'm at, what I'm doing with the shop, and what we have left to do, and also show you a tool that we have here from Evolution. Guys at Evolution are always so good to me. They sent me a saw that they want me to try out, so we're going to be building another bench back here. If you remember correctly, we built a fixture table for the garage up front. That's going to be coming back here eventually, and I'm also going to be adding a 4x4 section to it that's just going to be a solid top. So we're going to have a 2x4 section of fixture, and then we're going to have a 4x4 section of just solid top. So we'll have a total of 4x6 back here that we can work with. And yeah, it'll be pretty nice once we get back here on a full-time basis. And it's just one of those things there where this has kind of been a dream in the back of my head for a long time, and it's kind of, I don't know if you want to call it non-reality for me, because it's actually finally coming true. I'm actually going to have my own shop where I can work in and I don't have to be out in the driveway. So anyway, let's get on with it. Been working on the ceiling. You guys know I did 6 of the Hyperlight UFO lights. Those are 100 watt. I've already went through those. I did an installation video. Showed you guys all of those. We are limited back here on my electricity. Like I said before, I just have everything wired up to an extension cord. Don't have any issues because all these lights pull less than 5 amps. So running these off of an extension cord is perfectly fine. But anyway, we have 4 rolls of insulation up on the ceiling. I'm going an R19 up there. This is R19 by 23 from Menards. And each roll, you can see, covers 75 square foot. So one roll will do 1.5 runs. So these 2 rolls that I have left that I've purchased thus far will do this section and then 1 row in this 4-foot section. And then I'm going to have 10 more rolls that I have to purchase to finish the ceiling. This stuff's expensive, man. It's 46 bucks a roll. When I started this project back last summer or last spring, I didn't realize how costly this was going to get. Yeah, I got a great deal on my building kit, but everything else has just been costly to say the least. But I'm happy where we're at thus far, and this is like I said, this is awesome. I can't believe it's mine, to be honest with you. It's kind of got to pinch myself and wake myself up to realize that this is real and not a dream. So anyway, running this R19, need to go through and fold all of them over, either that or just put plastic over the whole ceiling. Like I said, I still need to purchase 10 rolls from Menards and get the rest of the ceiling taken care of. And then I'm going to use the same R19 on my walls. What I think I'm going to do, or what I'm going to do, is 23 inches, run a stud. And then that'll give me a place to fasten the insulation. And then I'm going to go in and run girders across just like that on the inside, and then probably OSB the walls is where I'm at. The reason I put wood up on the ceiling like that is because I'm not certain what I want to do with the ceiling thus far. I'm thinking of doing either steel, like a Galvalume, or what I would really like to do is a reclaimed barn steel, like that steel, the silver rust look. I think that would be really cool. And if you could take it a lot further. I mean, that's just what I'm thinking so far, is what I would like to do on the ceiling is that. So that's where I'm at as far as getting things built. As soon as I have everything gathered for my electrical, I have my meter down in the basement. I'm sorry, I have my box for down in the basement. I have a meter socket. Now I'm getting things together to buy my wire, and then AEP will come out, get everything wired up, or get everything hooked up. I'll have to get everything changed because the box that's in my basement now is going to be coming out here on 100 amp. This will be a 100 amp service back here. It'll be more than enough for what I want to do, and more than enough. It'll take care of everything. So that box will come out here, and it will get mounted over in this corner, just like I showed you guys before. I've already got the holes, or I put PVC in there for gas and electric to come up through. Gas will go on up, and I believe I'm gonna put, guys help me out. This is something I need help with. I'm deciding. So I'm either gonna put a forced air furnace up there, like a ceiling mount, or I'm thinking about running the radiant tube heat right down the center. You know, maybe a 30 or a 28 foot section, you know, starting here and going to there. So you'll come in and then you'll exit on that side. So that's just one of the things I'm thinking, you know, that tubular, the radiant heat, we have that at work, and it's really nice. The ceilings are just about 12 foot tall, and that's where my peak is. And it gets so hot in that one room there. We leave it at like 65 degrees, and it runs you out if it comes on and you're standing underneath those. So hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think as far as heat wise, that the tube radiant heat or a forced air up there. I'm kind of on the fence with that. I did show you I got my tools moved back here. I am busting at the seams with tools, and I need to add on to this. I'm kind of waiting on Harbor Freight to see what they do with the Series 3, because I'm going to add just to this with either a 56 or a 72 and keep this 44-inch box for right now, and then just put a roller cabinet base in. That should give me enough room for everything, and then some, I hope. So that's what I'm thinking thus far, is maybe, like I said, I'm waiting on the Series 3 to come out to see what they look like, or if they clearance out to Series 2 as far as the US Generals, I may pick up one of those. But I'm thinking of going green, and then eventually replace this red one with green as well. Until that point, I guess I'll be festive. So carrying on, maybe some workbenches, and then welding station, maybe a plasma table back here in the corner. My welding table and jig table will be here, and then like drill press, what else do I have over there? I got my drill press, my press, cut off my cold saw from Evolution will go over there. I got a cold saw, it'll go over there. So that's kind of what I'm thinking over here. And then you guys probably saw that I did pick up some cabinets. These are just like the Sandusky office cabinets. I like these two. I'm not crazy about these two. I don't care for the two color differences. So what I think I'm going to do is these two are going to be for sale. I am keeping these two. And then in this corner, I want to do a closet basically to put my air compressor in, probably a 3x3, and then everything, the whole shop will be plumbed for air with different outlets and so on and so on. And then I'll have a cabinet, my bolt bin, and then a parts washer, and that's what's going to be over here on this wall. So yeah, I kind of have everything kind of planned out up here. I'm not real good at laying things out when it comes to that. So yeah, the biggest thing is getting my ceiling done and getting it insulated. I'm kind of heating everything with just this 80,000 BTU flame heater, which does a remarkable good job. I keep it over here under the insulated side, and I mean, heat obviously is going to escape up there, but not as much as you would think. It warms the shop up pretty good. Even on the days we were down in the teens, it kept it to where it was kind of manageable, but it was a little bit cold. So like I said, insulation, everything's just been expensive. I did check into having this spray foamed, and it was going to be $5,600 to spray foam everything, ceilings and walls, up to an R13, I believe. It was like $1 a square foot per inch, and on closed sale it was each inch equaled, closing my eyes, I'm trying to think back what it was. Each inch equaled 6.7 R value. So 2 inches would be an R13 on the walls. So therefore I would have to go 3 inches on the ceiling to give an R19. And I couldn't justify another $5,600 to spray foam this. And yeah, it's getting expensive to say the least, and I have a lot more things to do. So, so we went with the rolled insulation. That's a 6-inch. It'll be just fine. Like I said, R19 ceiling, walls, it'll be great. One last thing, just kind of show you real quick here. Evolution has this 8¼ inch metal cutting circular saw. This thing is a monster. Gonna be using this to do a new lid for my dump trailer, and then I'll show you guys, do an unboxing and kind of go through everything with it and show the operation of it. This thing will cut up to a 1/2 inch steel, so we may just get some 3/8 plate as far as the weld table or the work table, and cut it with this saw and see how it does. So like I said, this is an 8¼ it's backed by Evolution for 3 years, just like everything else that they have. Yeah, it seems like it's going to be a pretty nice addition to the shop. Okay, enough rambling. That's just a little bit of a shop tour. I do appreciate each and every one of you, the guys who stuck around even though I was on hiatus most of the summer. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for watching the videos. If you don't mind, hit that like button, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already done so, and we'll see you guys in the next one.